You, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
What's going on this morning?
Having breakfast. Can I get your name and badge number first?
Sure.
Please? You take a step back. You're too close.
Can I get your identification, please?
Why?
Why? Because you're taking pictures of a federal terminal, which is a Homeland Security issue.
Are you Homeland Security?
Yes.
Seems like you're a regular police department.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with
Homeland Security is
First
done by
Amendment?
everybody. It's done by everybody. It's the Homeland Security.
Is it a crime
Right.
to exercise my rights on the public sidewalk?
What? To take pictures of a federal
From the public sidewalk.
transportation terminal is, yes.
From the public sidewalk.
I'm asking for your identification so we can...
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm asking for your identification
And I'm declining.
so we know who you are, so we can investigate
David.
this further. What's that?
I'm Dave. You didn't want to identify yourself.
I just gave you my name. My name is right here, and my badge number is right here. I told you.
Respectfully, sir, I'm not trying to argue with you, but what if I couldn't read?
What if you can read? My name is Reed, R-E-E-D. My badge number is 4861.
It's just about being professional.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because you
That's
never
professional,
people you come
right?
across.
And I'm asking you for your identification now.
What I'm saying is, people that you come, I'm sure you come across a lot of people.
Right.
You can't assume that everybody can read.
Okay, I got your point.
So to verbalize
I got your point,
it's
and I just told
and
you.
Professional.
You need to understand that there was a bomb threat here last week.
I didn't know. I'm not from here. I'm a tourist.
Well, I'm telling you.
So I see something that's interesting to me, and I'm recording
We're trying
it.
to justify ourselves.
You that there was a bomb threat here last week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Harassing.
They
said that you were harassing them over there. All right.
You got to investigate.
I'm asking. Well, that's why I'm talking to you.
Okay.
So
it seems like
a bomb threat. You were over there talking to the
I didn't say anything to anybody.
Okay.
I have everything on camera.
I don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay,
We're just asking for your identification so we know who you are.
The only reason
in case something happens in the future. Sure.
The only reason why I give identification is if you suspect me of committing a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
No, you don't know yet. You might.
So then
you might. We want to identify you in case something happens. What's that?
Investigate, because I don't give my ID.
Investigating, and part of our investigation is to get your identification.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I committed a crime, incommitted a crime, or about to commit a crime?
Yes.
What crime?
What's that?
What crime do you? Are you?
You're taking video, which might lead to some type of terrorist act, right? We don't know. We don't know that.
I'm with my family.
How do you know that?
I'm with my. I just told you know how you don't know that because I told you I've never been here. I'm a tourist. I'm with my family. This is interesting. So I took a picture from the public sidewalk.
To take your
listen, I just want to cut this. I want to make this simple. Can we make this simple?
Sure. Just like you were trying to articulate that not everybody knows how to read and write, right?
Well,
I'm trying to articulate
go ahead.
that we have no idea exactly what your intentions are.
This is why you investigate.
We are investigating. Part of our investigation is to ask for your identification.
Okay.
Exactly.
You said first you accused me of harassing. Harassment is a repetitive action. It's a repetitive action.
That's what they told me.
I didn't say
That's
nothing
why I'm talking to you to figure out what the deal is.
And I told you I have everything on camera. I didn't say nothing to them.
Okay. Can we see what was on camera then? You have to. I mean, I just want.
You don't have to take my word because I told you I didn't say anything to them. Me taking pictures.
They were saying that you were talking to them. That's the thing is, I'm in two different stories.
After they started talking to me, I didn't initiate contact. They initiated contact with me.
So you guys are.
So if anything, they're harassing me.
You're on their private property.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is public, yes.
So what's that right there? That's not a public sidewalk?
So where were you exactly?
On the public sidewalk.
Where?
On the public sidewalk.
Okay, that doesn't describe where you are. Where on the sidewalk?
That's public access. Okay. That's public access. That's open to the public. That's public access. Is that not public access? Is that not an easement?
You're making something harder.
Let me ask you a question. I just want to ask you one question. Is that not a public easement?
This is public, yes. But were you on their property? That's what they told us.
I stepped on their property. They asked me to leave. I left.
Okay, so you were on their, so we established you were on their property. I took filming the ferry.
No, I wasn't filming. I took 2 steps on. Regardless, in order to trespass me, you have to ask me to leave.
We're not trespassing you. We're just trying to figure out what the deal is.
And I'm telling you, it's simple. I was taking pictures on the public sidewalk. They didn't like it.
Okay.
I have a First Amendment right. It's a protected activity.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't understand why. Listen. So you need to educate them. That's it.
Well, I'm trying to educate you too. It's a federal terminal.
Okay.
So we're just.
There's a threat last week. There's stuff that goes on here.
It's as simple as you showing your identification. We say thank you very much, sir, and you're on your way.
You know why?
You know what I'm saying? Just in case something happens later, we have an ID.
I told you my name is David. You see my face. They took a picture of me. I'm with my family, right? What about that?
We're asking for identification. Right.
All you have to do is
let's
educate
keep
them.
this simple. Exactly.
Listen.
Let's keep this simple.
Educate them. Listen. He's a citizen on the public sidewalk, exercising his First Amendment right,
they know
which is a protected activity.
They know that. That's why nothing is happening right now except for us trying to get your name. That's all.
And I told you my name, David.
Okay. Well, can you, if you show me your identification
I just told you already.
well, you're on your way.
Sir,
I don't understand what the problem is. Just like you're.
Because I don't show ID unless you suspect me committing a crime. Me exercising my First Amendment right is not a crime. Photography is not a crime, no matter how they feel.
Okay.
You're not a feelings enforcer, you're a law enforcer. So you tell them, listen, he has a First Amendment right that you guys took an oath, swore to protect.
Okay, but when, like I said,
no
we're
but.
investigating. We're investigating.
I stepped on to go speak to a supervisor. They asked me to leave, I left.
Okay, that's fine.
Period.
You still, at one point, were on their property and you were filming the ferry.
I wasn't filming when I went on their property.
See, well, that's why I'm talking to you.
And I'm telling you
what the story is. That's your story.
Okay, that's still public access.
You have a story, they have a story.
Sir, that's public access.
Okay. But
there's people, you know how many cars right now have cameras and dash cams?
No, probably a ton of them.
Exactly.
And
so what's the problem?
Nothing. It's just, I told you.
I think this conversation is over. There's nothing to worry about.
If you don't want to talk anymore, that's fine. But
I don't even have your identification number. You didn't even identify yourself.
Police Officer Parker.
Okay.
Shield 6708.
Okay. I'm gonna be on my way. All right. You guys have a blessed day. Can I get your name, badge number?
Sure.
Got 7278.
Nice to meet you.
Too.
God bless you guys. All right.
Enjoy your.
Have a great day. Did you educate them? Let them know that the citizens have a right to record from the public sidewalk.
They know that, but
so
when you're on their property,
you come and bother me.
I'm not bothering you. I'm investigating what happened.
There's really nothing to it. I was taking pictures on the public sidewalk. They didn't like it. So you shouldn't enforce feelings. You should uphold your
feelings.
oath. Please.
How am I not?
Just
You're free to
educate
go.
them.
I'm
Listen,
not saying anything
of course,
you're not
I'm not
allowed
detained.
to do.
I don't commit crimes.
Well, that's
your
why
man is trying to harass me for my ID.
Sir, we're trying to figure out what the deal was. That's it.
I think I've been
It's
more
a federal
than,
terminal.
Who funds the federal government?
Everybody does.
Exactly.
I'm sure you do too.
Exactly. So they're ignorant to our rights. You guys know our rights.
I have to investigate what's still going on.
I understand.
I have to talk to you.
I understand. I hope you educated them.
Well, I'm going to talk to them and see what they want to do.
Because this is a tourist town.
Because I'm sure they're not going to want you back on their property.
That's public access. What if I needed to take the ferry? That's like the NTA.
It's still a private company.
The NTA is a private.
Can refuse you going on the ferry.
The NTA is a private company, but it's public access, right?
They can refuse.
I'm not sure about the NTA.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
This is
that's fine.
It's ferry.
Yeah, it's a private business.
That's fine.
They can refuse. Yeah.
But they have to tell you, hey, we want him trespassed. And I'm not going on the property. I don't need to take the ferry. The only reason why I took 2 steps on there was to speak to a supervisor about the guy recording me while I'm eating breakfast. That's it. They said get off the property. I left. I know how to trespass and laws go. You know what I mean?
Trespassing you. We just.
Well, you can't.
I'm telling you, you were on their property at some
for 2
point.
seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
They asked me to leave. I left.
And that's fine.
All right, that's fine. Then
that's what I'm saying. So I don't see the issue. The issue is they don't like that I was taking pictures on the public sidewalk.
But they have the right to do that.
Exactly. That's where you guys come in and educate them. Simple. I didn't know about no bomb threat or nothing like that. I've never been here. I'm taking pictures.
They're on heightened alert because of
I understand
the bomb threat last week.
But it's always because you guys work for the public. It's about being respectful and cordial. Hey. This is what happened. You see how you came up? Yeah. You say you came up. Hey, listen, there was a bomb threat here, so they might be on high alert. I understand that.
Right.
But to be yelling in person, come on, not you. I'm talking about them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Listen,
I record in public all the time.
You and them
here, just like we don't know what you did.
That's your investigation. I'm helping you, right? But I'm not gonna get my ID because I don't commit crimes. You understand? So I tell you my name. I'm David. You clearly see my face.
But the thing, you understand where we're coming from.
I understand.
For all we know, you were the one that called last week. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that, but we don't know that, right?
I'm from the Bronx, baby. We don't
just
do
like
that.
Okay. Just like you don't know who I am, I don't know who you are.
Well, you're
right, and I identified myself, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
and
I identified my name.
I had to like
no, you didn't.
Out of you.
I gave it to it. It's right here on my shirt.
Yeah, well, you want to be courteous. You want to be courteous to people because not everybody can read.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Just professional. This is my name. This is my badge number. That way, there's no confusion. You know
but
this
why
is
don't,
this.
But again, so common courtesy, right? Would be when we're asking you for identification.
Well, you're a public servant. I'm not a public servant. I'm a private citizen. So it's my choice whether I want to be courteous or not. You have to be courteous. That's your policy. All due respect.
Okay.
You know? I just hope you guys truly honor your oath.
Okay. So you're done here, right? You're done?
Yeah, I'm eating breakfast with my family, bro. I just hope you educate them. That's it. And have a great day, okay?
But I'm telling you right now, they're not going to want you on their property.
That's fine.
Again.
I'm not from here. I tell you, I'm visiting. I'm touring. That's it.
All right, no, that's
Have a
fine.
great day, okay?
All right, Dave, you too.
Did I get your name?
Shane Parker.
Nice to meet you. God bless you, okay?
What begins as a routine traffic stop quickly turns into a tense confrontation. The driver repeatedly asks why he was stopped and whether he is under arrest, while the officer orders him out of the vehicle. The situation becomes more heated when the officer opens the car door and threatens to break the window. The driver argues that his rights have been violated and asks for a supervisor. At this point, the key issue is no longer simply the traffic stop, it is whether the officer's commands and actions are legally justified.
I just need to talk to you because of your neighbor. Because I guess there was some sort of a run-in with your neighbor today.
There was?
That's what they're saying, so I just came to talk to you to see if you wanted to give your side of the story.
Of what?
But what she's saying is that you were driving down the road, coming up behind them, and sped past them at a high rate of speed, right where the pavement turns into dirt right there, coming down East Old Vale.
Oh, yeah?
So I just wanted to get your side of it.
Curious, what's the speed limit on that dirt road? I mean,
I'm
you're
not harassing
trespassing.
you. I'm coming to
yes,
ask
you are. You came in and trespassing.
No, you're not. Of the story. If you don't want to give it, that's fine.
What is the speed on that dirt road?
I don't know it off the top of my head.
Okay, is there a no passing zone?
I didn't say there was, Mark. And
okay, I would like you to go over and arrest her for
fine.
making a false police report.
No, that's not going to happen.
Okay,
Mark.
well, I'm going to post the video.
Okay, you go ahead and
I
do
videoed
that.
the whole
fine.
drive. Because that lady's fucking psycho. I'm going to post both of them, actually.
Okay.
So you guys shouldn't have came over here and shouldn't have came over to harass me. What's your name and badge? What's that?
I said my badge. Tell me your side of the story and tell me that she's not telling the truth, then that's fine. I'm just asking your side of the story because I just want to get this squashed so that there's no more issues.
What's the speed on that road? What's the speed limit?
I don't know off the top of my head, Mark.
All right, well, can you figure it out?
I could go find out.
All
sure.
right, figure it out.
I just wanted
and
to know.
And then is there a no
passing
passing zone on there?
I didn't say there was.
Okay.
Okay, and I didn't say there was nothing.
So,
I'm
so
not
people
saying,
are
I'm
able.
not saying there's
people are
anything
able.
wrong with
people
you
are able
passing
to judge and how fast people are going. You're not allowed to pass on this planet, or what?
I didn't say you couldn't.
Okay.
Okay. I came to get your side because she said there's an issue, so I just wanted to get your side of the issue.
I'd like you to write this down as harassment. This is a situation where she is harassing me.
Okay.
She had the law enforcement come to my house, so I'd like this to be an instance of harassment from her.
That's not how that works, Mark.
Sure it is.
No,
she sent armed men over to my house for no reason.
No.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a good fucking video.
Okay,
I'm
Mark.
telling you, the Tucson police video got 400,000 views yesterday.
Hey,
this one's going to go fucking crazy. You're coming over to my house for what?
To get your side of the story. That was
about what? A side of the story? What?
About what she's saying happened.
What did she say happened that was illegal?
She said that you were going way over the speed limit, that they were driving the speed limit, and you blew by them. That's all. So I just came to get your side of the story.
Is that a city ordinance or is that breaking a law? So you brought 2 armed guys over to my house for a city ordinance? If I were to have broken a city ordinance, she said I passed her, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you should go back and ask. You should. What is a high rate of speed?
She was saying that you were doing at least 75.
At least 75, huh?
And I asked her. She doesn't know exactly how she got where she came up with that number. That's just her estimation. Okay. So then that's that. And I told her. I told her when I was on my way. No, I don't, Mark.
It's Reluctant Prophet. You should watch the video tonight, and then all your questions will be answered.
All right, great.
Time to skedaddle.
If you really don't want to give your side of the story, that's fine, and we'll head right out, okay?
Time to beat feet.
All right, well, you have a nice night, Mark.
Crazy lady's mom. Why don't you stop and start screaming, crazy person? There you go. Start screaming, crazy person. Wait. Tell that bitch not to call the police anymore. I'm going to be getting the 911 call, and I'm going to put that on YouTube too.
The driver continues challenging the officer's demands, particularly the request to roll down the window and exit the vehicle. He repeatedly asks what law requires him to comply and insists that everything is being recorded. Regardless of who is ultimately correct, this exchange highlights an important principle. Roadside encounters can become complicated very quickly. Knowing the difference between a lawful order, a request, a detention, and an arrest matters. At the same time, arguing constitutional issues on the roadside can escalate tensions. Remaining calm and documenting the encounter may be the safest approach.
This is a public lot.
You're snooping around private vehicles.
Private vehicles in a public lot.
Keep it up. You're under a camera here.
Okay.
We're watching everything you're doing.
That's fine.
Give me your ID.
No.
You just been seen snooping around vehicles.
This is a public lot.
I'm talking to you.
This is a public lot,
You were
Sergeant.
looking in cars.
Okay.
That's private.
And I was looking in the library parking lot
about
too.
to put you in jail if you don't provide some ID.
Provide for
what? If you
what?
don't think I can't do it.
Do I have anybody near the PD or at the PD?
Yeah, send someone out here. I'm about to put this guy in jail. Let's go.
42 on the
This is a public lot, Sergeant.
Looking in those vehicles is not public.
This is a public lot. I could be
Front of the
here.
PD.
You could be here all night long. I don't care what you do out here. But you cannot be snooping around and looking in private vehicles.
I didn't touch no vehicles. I can look in through the window.
Come here. Step out here. See here? There's a camera.
Okay.
You're on camera looking in these vehicles.
Okay, it's a public lot. It's a police department.
Yeah, you're right. It is. But it's not private. I mean, not public to be looking in people's vehicles.
Okay, I'm not vandalizing no vehicles.
Did you just hear what I said?
I'm not vandalizing any of the vehicles. I'm looking in the parking
All
lot.
right, give me some ID.
For what?
Because I'm requiring it. I've got you legally detained, and you have to give it.
Detained for what?
Suspicious activity.
Okay, this is a
You better
public
grab
lot.
your buddy's camera because he's about to go to jail. You can video it.
Let me hold it.
This is a public lot.
Give him your camera.
This is a public
Yeah,
lot.
well, let's go.
Public lot? Okay.
Until I find out who you are.
Okay. Till you find out who I am.
Yep.
This is a public lot and no one has access to leave.
Thank you, sir.
You want to find out who he is. Now, what's he doing snooping around these vehicles looking in them?
I have no clue. I just came for an officer complaint form.
Who is he to you?
I had some questions about this.
Okay.
Who do I think I asked for an officer complaint form, but I found this on the wall.
Yeah.
Is that all I need?
Make sure. Yeah, right here. You fill this out.
Okay.
Turn all of that in, and it'll go to District Chief Steve Davis. And believe me, he'll investigate it.
Okay, good.
I guarantee you.
Good to hear.
Now,
Appreciate that.
What is this guy doing? Sneaking around these vehicles.
I mean, I just seen him on the public property. I don't know.
Well, my dispatcher watched him look in people's car windows out here. So, you know, that's not...
If that's a crime, then that's a crime. I don't know.
Yeah, because there are police officers' cars out here.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing with these cars.
I'm sure he didn't touch them or do anything.
Who is he to you?
He was just taking a look, I'm sure.
Who is he to you?
Just a friend.
And what's his name?
I mean, he'll give it to you.
Well, you better.
So,
because
if he's under arrest, I'm sure as
right now he is detained.
3802, he has to ID if he's under arrest.
That is correct. That's correct.
So if he's under arrest, I guarantee he'll give you his ID.
Yeah, he's detained.
We're not criminals, man. We're just working on a story.
Well, I don't know who he is. That's the whole
We're
thing.
here getting content for a story. That's it.
I don't care if he spends the
We
night
wasn't here
out
to talk to anybody, bother nobody, do nothing. But
well, when he starts looking in vehicles, that's
if that's illegal, then that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem for the officer's safety. Is what it is. You know,
Okay.
you wouldn't want me coming up staring in your vehicle windows. He wouldn't want me coming
Not if it's illegal, for sure. Definitely not. I agree.
So it's not just that it's illegal. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a safety issue.
Yeah.
You can out there. Dispatch was watching you. You must run on the vehicles. Looking in on this out here. Shining lights on the vehicle.
How you doing, bro?
How's it going?
So y'all doing like an audit?
Yep. So far, not so good, man. This old timer's losing it. He thinks it's illegal to look and park cars. Appreciate it, man.
No, no problem. Oh, just
this guy's on point.
So, Corporal, I was here. I don't know if you remember. I was here about 7 years ago.
I wasn't here. I've only been here for 5.5 years.
So I was here about 7 years ago over there on the sidewalk. And they did the same thing to me. The guy said exactly what that sergeant says. If you don't give your ID, you're going inside to the jail.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? They came, they de-escalated the whole thing just like you did, Corporal, and I appreciate you. What's your name, Corporal?
The video then shifts to another encounter involving a person recording inside a government building. He says he is working on a story and wants to photograph areas accessible to the public. The police chief argues that certain rooms are only accessible during public meetings and repeatedly asks the man to leave. The recorder refuses to provide details about his investigation and questions the chief's authority. The confrontation becomes increasingly uncomfortable as the chief moves closer to him. The central question becomes whether the building's access restrictions actually justify ordering the individual to leave.
See my badge?
I see your badge, but that doesn't give you the right to pull me over.
It does.
Are you authorized to enforce any traffic laws in this state? Are you? I'm going to drive away now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Are you detaining me under color of law right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then I'll sue you.
You can sue me.
Okay, I will then. Thank you very much. What do you think I was doing unlawful?
Sir, stand by. I'll be willing to...
No, what do you think I was doing unlawful? What do you think I was doing unlawful?
Hey, Janice, Tom Farmer over at TBI. Can you do me a favor? Can you get a mark? Can you get one of the city units to meet me over here?
Yeah, you're going to learn something.
Jersey Pike at Bonnie Oak.
How you doing, sir?
Well, it'd be better if this guy wasn't detaining me for no reason.
Okay, well, step out of the vehicle for me and talk to you.
Sure.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. You got any ID on you?
Yeah.
Get that out for me?
No.
What's your name?
Tony.
Tony.
I'm not giving you my last name.
Why aren't you giving me your last name?
Because this guy had no right to detain me. I did nothing wrong. What did I do that was illegal? That this clown pulls screaming out. Hold on.
I'm just talking to you.
Okay, he comes. I'm mad. Okay. This guy has no right to detain me. None. Zero. I drove by with my camera, filming the office. Turned around to the end of the street, came back, pulled through his lot, filming his office. He comes screaming out of his office, yelling at me. I have no obligation to stop for him, so I drive away.
You realize he's with the Tennessee Bureau of Enforcement, right?
So what?
Well, he's a law enforcement professor for the state of Tennessee. He can detain you all he wants.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
Doesn't he have to have reasonably articulable suspicion that I was engaged in a criminal activity?
He has to have reasonable articulable suspicion, period.
That I was engaged in a criminal activity? No.
Any activity.
Oh, he could be suspicious that I'm wearing the wrong color underwear today and pull me up? No. Incorrect.
If you're filming
Incorrect. No.
Okay, Tony, well,
Incorrect.
What's your first name?
I'm Tony.
Where's your ID?
I'm not giving it to you. You have no right to ask me for my ID.
What's your business
Tennessee,
in this parking lot?
I go to FedEx all the time.
You go to FedEx all the time?
This parking lot? None. Because he pulled me over and I pulled in here.
So you have no business in this parking lot at all?
Not this parking lot.
Okay, so you're trespassing on this parking lot?
Incorrect. He pulled me over. Where did you want me to stop? On the street?
Anywhere.
This parking lot. That's where I pulled over. He pulled me over. And I'm not trespassing. The property owner has to say I'm trespassing, and you're not the property owner. Look,
so you're not going to give me your license?
No. Listen.
I need to prove that you can operate a motor vehicle in the state of Tennessee.
You didn't pull me over for that reason. This guy, and is my vehicle, is there something wrong? First of all,
you didn't. The fact that you're parked on a curb.
That's not illegal. This is a private parking lot. There's nothing wrong. Look, now you're trying to find a reason to pull me over and stop me, and you didn't stop me. You didn't pull me in. Exactly. Now you're just hunting for something to try to get my ID.
I have to prove you are who you say you are.
I am going to file a lawsuit, and I'm going to sue you and him for unlawful imprisonment.
Tony, I'm not being rude to you. We're just talking, right?
I'm going to leave now.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Right now. You're being lawfully detained.
Get your supervisor.
5, can I have 50 see me over here?
Yeah. This guy had no right to stop me. This is where it all started, right? You agree?
Okay.
This guy had no right to stop me, correct?
So you say?
Okay, what right did he have to stop me?
He's a law enforcement official.
Okay, that just gives him the right to stop anybody?
That gives him the right to stop anyone.
No, incorrect. Where did you go to do your training? Have you heard of the Constitution?
It says Chattanooga.
Have you heard of the Constitution? What is your name?
Hamilton.
What's your first name?
Right there. I'm not giving you my first name.
Okay.
Listen. You don't want to give me your last name, I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay.
Listen. Give me your last name, I'll give you my first name.
No. Listen. You understand that the Constitution allows me protections in this country, correct? And you were sworn to uphold the Constitution.
Correct.
Okay. If I'm just walking down the street, right, can he just stop me for any reason?
Not without articulable suspicion he can.
Of what? A crime, correct?
I didn't say a crime, I said articulable suspicion.
The whole phrase is of a crime.
You know what, Tony? You've asked for my supervisor, he's on his way.
Okay, well then I'll wait for the supervisor.
Y'all got his name.
I got his first name.
You got his first name. Does he have a driver's license?
He hasn't given it to me yet. He asked to speak to the supervisor, and we got one in route.
Fantastic. We're going to need to see your driver's license to see who you are.
No.
So, can I ask, what are you doing?
I was explaining to him. First of all, if you'd come out of your office instead of yelling and screaming, I might have stopped for you.
I asked you to stop. I said, sir, can I talk to you? And then you start pulling off. I tapped the back of your truck and said, stop. And you sped off.
I sped off. I just drove away. I didn't speed.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's just a matter of semantics.
Anyway.
Would describe. So my question to you.
You ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
I got you. Have you ever heard of security?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Homeland Security? Have you ever heard of anything about folks driving by and taking pictures?
Yeah.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, just like any law enforcement agency or anybody, would get very suspicious when somebody, this is the second time you have driven by our building and you have taken photos.
Right.
This time
correct.
You went around twice, then you pulled in.
Well, I had to come back.
Thank you. You pulled into the parking lot. You come through and you slowly go by and you're recording the whole front side of our building.
Right, correct.
The glass, are you looking for cameras? You're looking for glass? You're looking for security measures of what we have? Are you recording all the vehicles in our parking lot? Sir, I have concern, and you can say you're...
I understand your concern, but you have no right to ask me for my ID. No, actually I don't.
Well, good. What I need to see is I need to see your driver's
license. Not happening. I think all three of you would agree that the street is public, correct? Correct? Public street? Public parking lot? Public building?
Is it Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
Tony.
Videography is not illegal, correct?
Do you want to listen to me?
No, I don't, actually.
So what I need from you, Tony?
Not happening.
Tony?
Tony, here's my supervisor.
I'm Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Well, this is a big to-do about nothing.
Okay.
I mean, you want to hear his spiel first? I mean, I don't know.
Sure. This is Tony, and apparently that's all we know at this point. My name is Tommy Farmer. I work over here at the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So I'm in a conference call, and I think maybe they're still on with the conference call. And Tony, at this vehicle, this truck, drives around our building twice and then slows again. Now, this is the second event. Probably a month or so ago, this vehicle, driven by this gentleman, drove by our building and out on the roadway.
Things get even more tense when the recorder refuses to identify himself. The police chief insists that he wants identification, while the individual argues that officers have no authority to demand it without legal justification. The disagreement illustrates why context matters in constitutional encounters. Being inside a government building does not automatically mean every area is open to the public, and filming rights can depend on location and applicable restrictions. Likewise, an officer's title does not automatically settle the legal question. The important issue is whether the specific order is supported by law and the circumstances.
Snap pictures and videos, really slow, everything about our parking lot and our building. Okay? So nothing was done, nothing was said, that's fine. So I'm on a conference call today in the conference room, and I see this vehicle drive by again and then turn around and comes through our parking lot, and his phone up just like he's doing it right now. He slows down and he slowly goes into our parking lot, and he's videoing everything about our building, the front doors. I don't know if he's recording where all the cameras are at, all of our security devices, all of our security measures. He slowly goes down through all of that. I leave the conference room, go out the door, He stopped in our driveway, in our parking lot. I walk over and I said, "Sir, can I talk to you? Sir, who are you? Can I talk to you?" He starts pulling out of the driveway. I said, "Sir, stop." I tapped the back of his truck. I said, "Stop. I want to talk to you." He speeds off, takes off down the road. I stop him right here. When I approach him here, I walk up. I said, "Sir, who are you? Do you have a driver's license? And who are you?" And he said, "Who are you? And what authority? You have no authority to stop me." I said, "I'm Tommy Farmer with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. I do have the authority to stop you. You're suspicious. What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm leaving." I said, "No, you're not leaving. And it's going to be one of those. That's fine. I'll call Chattanooga Police Department and you can talk to them and explain to them who you are. But no, you're not leaving." And I have asked him since then, "Well, sir, I'm telling you, I'm going to look at your driver's license.
I don't think so.
I'm going to identify you one way or the other."
Well,
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just hoping this supervisor, I'm sure P. Moser, knows the law.
So what's your take?
The only take I have is that nothing I did was illegal. Nothing I did allowed him to suspect that I was engaged in any kind of criminal activity. Taking photos is not criminal. Driving through his parking lot is not criminal. He had no right to detain me. What he did is he hit his lights, he pulled me over. I didn't know who he was when he came out of his office. I was pulling out of his lot by the time I saw him, and he's yelling, and I'm just like, I don't have any reason to stop for this guy. I don't know who he is. He didn't say stop police or anything. He just said stop. I have no obligation to stop for him because I don't know who he is. He didn't flash a badge or anything. Anyway, that doesn't matter because everything I did was completely 100% lawful. And for him to pull me over and say he has a right to ID me is incorrect. Because I was not engaged. He has no PC to think I was engaged in any kind of criminal activity. That I either had been or was about to engage in criminal activity.
So you were over there taking pictures of the building?
Yeah, I drove past, camera like this, went down to the cul-de-sac, turned around, came back. He followed me one time before, which is what he said. So today, we're in the neighborhood. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go over there again and see if they're stupid enough to overreact like that. And sure enough, this guy was stupid enough to overreact like that. So anyway, look, officer, I mean, you know that you have to have a probable cause to ID somebody. This isn't a stop and ID state.
Well, you're videoing a federal building.
That's not unlawful. There were Homeland Security issued a notice about it saying it's not unlawful. The Supreme Court has ruled on it numerous times that it's not unlawful. It is 100%, Tennessee has no law against videotaping basically anything you can see from public, and that's a public road, public parking lot, public building. I could have walked into his building and videotaped. There's no law against it.
You can't do that.
I can do that. I'll go over there and do it right now.
Property, no.
Yes, I can. It's a public building, correct? I'm sorry. You want to pat it down?
If you would let us, that'd be great.
Yeah, go ahead.
Put your hands on the hood there, on the truck. Now you keep your hands in your pockets all day long. Is that another phone? Or
That's my wallet.
Well, okay. Yeah, that is.
I just stick my hands in my pocket all the time, so I'm allowing you to pat me down.
Everybody does. You're good. All right. I think you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not trying to be a dick. I know I'm sounding like a dick, and you probably think I'm a dick. But the thing is, as Americans, I have a right to be free in my movements, correct? And he's detaining me. It's an unlawful detainment. That is what the lawsuit would be about. This is a matter of civil rights, okay? This is a matter of civil rights, and that's what it is. So now he's writing down my plates so he can ID me, which is great. Good work. Yeah, Bubba? I know, I would.
Please believe it. Hold.
You're free to take a picture from a distance if you like, but get out of my personal space.
Yeah, Tony, I tell you what, son. Thank you.
We should have a good one on our body cameras. You need to pull it up. That's Freedom of Information Act. You can pull that up.
I'm not required to go for your lineup.
I got it.
So.
Tony, I know I should probably ask you, do you have any psychological issues? Have you ever, any treatment issues or anything like that?
Do you?
I'm just sitting
Have you gone for family counseling or anything? Emotional problems? Do you take drugs of any kind? Are you drinking right now, sir? Have you been drinking?
So is your name Anthony or is it Tony?
I'm not giving you any information other than what I've already given.
License to drive.
Correct.
Right. Which you haven't done.
Correct. That's because none of your officers pulled me over for an infraction. So unless you're saying I've committed an infraction.
And you're observed by an officer, an agent, got a vehicle, and you're not producing driver's license. I'm going to let this officer here talk to you a second about what we're going to do with that. Mr. Tony?
Yep.
Tony, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you're good to go.
Okay. Thank you. Can I just go around you guys?
No, we're going to back out here now.
Okay. All right.
Just let you know you're good to go.
Okay. I appreciate that. As long as this guy knows I'm good.
The next encounter begins outside a commercial area. An officer tells the recorder that businesses want him to leave and claims he is on private property. But the recorder questions whether the particular business actually owns the surrounding parking lot. He argues that the officer instructed him to move away from one location, and he complied. Now, the officer appears to be treating the broader area as private property. This creates a crucial factual dispute. Who controls the property? Where exactly is the boundary? And did an authorized representative actually ask the individual to leave?